Bam. Alright guys, I've been throwing at this brush pile with a different bait, making video with a different bait, and they just quit. They quit biting. And so I switched colors. I thought, well, I want to make another video anyway. I'm gonna switch colors. And I went to the slice. I thought I'd put a little slice on. Here's my first white crappie today. That's a white crappie. So I went to the slice color. Some of y'all commented when I showed it Wednesday night. That was gonna be good. Yep. It's a pearl, light pearl belly, yellow orange. There you go. Bam. It's a white crappie. Pretty in there. He's about 11 inches. All right. Yeah, the top is just yellow orange, and it's not real dark. You can see the hook. I showed y'all too in the runner. In the runner it's darker. That's why I showed it to you, because I want you to get an idea of the color. But it's a neon yellow orange. What's that mean? It's going to reflect light different. All right. I use a lot of neon colors. The new blue, okay, herb color. It's a neon powdered blue. So when light hits it, it reflects it different. I know most of the neon colors, I'm not saying they glow in the dark. That's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. In my shop, when I cut the lights out to leave, I still have a little bit of light from my garage shining into the door. I can look back and I can see those neon colors. Yeah, they look brighter. I'm going like, woohoo! You know, they shine a little bit more. Even at low light, they got a little bit more color to them. They don't have to look as dark. They just reflect light different. That's the whole purpose of them, okay? And the yellow orange, I said this, it's Grenada bug is brown. Creamy is a yellowish brown. This gives us a yellow orange back. Yeah, a little different. But look, he nailed it first cast. And I was throwing a different color, making a video, and I just finished it. And I mean, it was hard. They got a little point there, it was hard to catch. And I thought, when the fishing gets tough on a brush pile, guys, I'll show you the brush pile. Right there it is. There's a few fish right here in the top of it, like 8 or 10. When it gets tough like that, switch colors on them after you catch a few of them. Switch body shapes. All that can help you. All right, guys, I went to another brush pile that I fished a couple minutes ago and caught some off of. And they quit biting. Come back the same thing. First cast. He's not very big. He's probably 9.5. Yeah, he's probably 9. That's about it. All right, on the slice. Bam! That's what I'm talking about. Guys, I'm gonna add something. This has nothing to do with fishing. Y'all asked me. A couple people asked me about this Eva foam. This spot here had gotten dirty looking for. I've been netting fish all the time, and where I stand there all the time. Yesterday when I was in the shop, I washed my garage, and I have a tin roof, and I got to wash the roof off because I got trees overhanging my roof and leaves on my roof. And I washed it off, and I got a vent on the tin roof. You get a little dirt through that. It's got foam in it, but you still get a little dirt through it. My boat got dirty. I vacuumed it off. Then I sprayed it with 409. Now I went and got a bucket of water, and after I sprayed it with 409, I just rubbed it down. Bam, back new again. This stuff cleans great. It's more expensive than carpet. It's harder to put on. You got to make some changes to your live well leads, like I showed y'all who watched my video. I fiberglassed them, changed them a little bit. If you start buying new lockers and buy new leads and change them, if you're building a boat from scratch, that's what you got to do. Those leads, they say they average $500 for an average boat just for leads. So I changed my leads. Okay, put fiberglass on them, changed them, made them bigger. So some of y'all made comments, you think about doing your boat? It's a lot of work to get it clean. You gotta get a clean, shiny aluminum. But man, it's much easier to take care of than carpet. Oh, they need to get bigger than this. All right, guys, I'm still struggling. Oops, I messed my rod holder right there. I'm still struggling to find bigger fish. I've got some decent ones. That's a baby. He's probably 7 inches. So, I got a couple more places I'm going to check, and we'll go from there. Bam. Bam. Putting in a long rod to use today. Man told me I need to use it to get good with it. He's right. He's right. Here's why I have trouble. The biggest trouble is getting the fish in the boat, but that's all I'm reeling up in the right distance, right? I caught one. Guys, I want to tell you what, I've covered a lot of ground. I done fished about 3 brush piles that I caught very small fish on, or none. And I would leave if I realized they were small. Bam. That's a white crappie. He's about 11 inches. Alright guys, I'm back with you. He messed my bait up. I stopped and cleaned up my bait. Bent my hook a little bit, got it back straight. That's the rainbow shad and the fathead. Now I'm trying to use, y'all probably done caught on already the last couple fish I put in here so far. I'm trying to use some of the new colors. I might throw in an old color or two, but I'm trying to use some of the new colors today. Here's what I'm fishing this time. And I'm getting close to them because I'm using my longer rod, and the wind is bad. Y'all have probably heard it. I hope you haven't heard it because I got a dead cat on my microphone. But sometimes you still get some wind noise. The wind's blowing this way, so I'm in a spot now where the wind ain't beating me quite as bad. That helps me a lot. Well, I'm way back there. So, hey guys, this rod has this natural, what they call Tennessee handle. You can put your reel where you want it. Y'all ever had one like that? I've had a spinning reel rod like that years ago that I used for trout fishing and stuff. And I love it because you can adjust the reel to get the balance you want. I'm too far to the right of the pile. You know, you can adjust the reel to get the balance you want. So I'm still playing with this to where I want it. I might have to take it forward a little further. We'll see. Bam. Now guys, you got to, I'm tell you something about crappie fishing that we all have learned sometimes. Oops, I'm gonna swing this one in here and do something a little different. Let's see if this rod will handle it. Sometimes, even on a brush pile, when you got, I'm gonna say it's 10 or 12 fish there, maybe 15. You got to get it in the right place. You can bring it past that brush pile and they won't even move. Sometimes you got to put it in their face. And that's where they are today. They're not really aggressive today. If you don't put it in their face. I got it down in the brush pile, and these 3 came out at one time after it. A nice fish. Finally, I found some bigger fish. I've caught a bunch of babies today. Okay, that's the rainbow shad. Now y'all have already seen a video on the rainbow shad, I know, but it works. It works. Hey, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I made some good colors this time in the new colors. I'm bragging on myself, I reckon, if you want to call it that. I've spent some time, I've thought about it, played with them, shot them, looked at them, got to be darker, add this, add that. And the rainbow shad, the bronco bait, and Doc are very close, as you heard me say. Doc has a black back, but the rainbow shad and the bronco's going to be in the fathead. And Wild Bill, which is two chartreuse colors, and the slice. Different, something different. Like I said all ago, there's 21 colors now in the fathead. All right, guys. I went back to my 1/32 ounce jig head. Wow. And I got slice on this one. I must take my, whoa. Did y'all see that pull, did you? He gave, oh yeah, come on. Oh, he took drag. I don't think he's that big. I think he thinks he's that big. But I don't horse him. Let him take his time. That's how you lose him. Well, he is a nice one. That's how you lose him, right there. And you go jerking on him. Oh my gosh, he is a pig. Woo-hoo-hoo. I thought he was pretty big. Look at that. Slice has caught some of the bigger fish today. The slice color. Oh, he's probably right at 14, guys. Bam, what did I say a little bit ago? Now, I seen this knot on the log down, and I thought it was a nicer fish. And when I came past him, I seen him move. Then I felt the thump. I thought, well, he got my jig. All right, this is the slice color. Bam. Let me get where the sun can hit you. Where's the, there you go. I think my arm's getting in the way of the sun. That is the slice color, guys. He liked it. That's a good one. Woohoo! Yep, that's a good one. I just checked if y'all was recording. Sometimes y'all think something happens there sometimes. I stop the camera, check see if I'm recording, and I cut it out if I do that. Because y'all don't need to see the camera moving around. Slice. Bam. I tell you what. I think Donnie, if I'm wrong, Donnie, I'm sorry. I think Donnie made a comment. He liked the slice color when I showed him Wednesday night. And I told you I've caught fish on it and it's done good. Sometimes color will surprise you. It's just enough yellow-orange in it to draw their attention. I can see the hook through the orange if I look hard enough. But again, it's a neon orange, right? So it's going to look different to the fish in the water. It's going to be a little brighter than you think it's going to be. All right, guys. First cast with this bait. Now, I done threw a couple other bait colors. Nothing happened. But I switched bait shapes on them. Yeah. Oh, that's a good fish, too. Y'all see Wildlife Adventures video this week? He was fishing the... come here. He was fishing the sub. That's right. Little table there. I mess it when I don't bring it with me. There you go. He wasn't hooked up the best. This is the sub. Okay. And this was in the color called aqua, which is a blue. He's about 10.5. Yeah, I thought I'd just throw it in there one time. I threw another color a couple times and it didn't react. And see, I've got it flat this time. Tail flat. See? And that little tail, how easy it moves? Oh yeah, it moves easy. So every time you move it, that little tail's going like this. Like, hey, I'm hurt, I'm injured. Yep, that's a little sub will catch them. It's 1.25 inches. I think Sam said he wasn't sure. 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches. It's 1.25 inches. It's got that little swimming tail, and you can rig it either way. You can rig it flat tail, or you can rig it this way. I've caught fish on it both ways. Bam, guys, catch one off the dock too. That's a good fish too. I'm gonna pick him up. Y'all probably wonder why I've got a long sleeve shirt on. Oh yeah, that's a good 11-inch fish. Okay, that's on a slice. It was 53 this morning. It's just now starting to warm up and it's 12 o'clock. I think it's supposed to be 70 today, but with the wind blowing the way it is, it's kept it feeling cooler too, isn't it? I'm just starting to get where it's warm. I got shorts on, but I'm just starting to get where it's warm. I actually got chilled a couple times and was like, "Wow, boy, I'm gonna have to put my rain suit on to get warm." I tell you another thing: when they're 10, 12 foot deep, when you set the hook and try to get them moving, they feel bigger too. I thought, man, this fish right here, he's a lot bigger than I think he is, but getting down to the right length, I can handle him. He's probably right at 9.5, 9.75. Finding bigger fish can be tough sometimes once we get past the spawn, can't it? That's about all he is. All right, got another one, guys. Yeah, he's decent size. You know, I had to fish half the morning to find some decent fish, didn't I? Because I've caught a bunch of small ones today. Getting better putting that fish in the net too with that long rod. All right, my table. Get my table to work there. Bam. Oh, that's a good one. I don't think he's 11, but I think he's pretty close to it. He's pretty close to 11. He's probably 10.75, 10.5 easily. All right. Yep, Bronco. Now I've caught them on all the new colors but Wild Bill. I threw Wild Bill a couple licks. They'd follow it and that's it. I think this, guys, the sun's too bright today for Wild Bill. Chartreuse is better. Here you go. This is Bronco. I'm getting the sun here. The sun's behind me, I think. There you go. This is Bronco. That's a pretty fish. Now Bronco is a silverback. Rainbow shad is a smoke with a lot of different glitters, 5 colored glitters in it, and it's got a pearl belly. This is a silver belly. If y'all can see all that glitter, yeah, shining. It's metallic, guys. I just got it in last week. I ordered 10 gallons of plastisol, and I ordered some color. Every time I order a couple colors I don't have, and restock what I need. But I usually order something different. They have stuff called metallic, because I think it's 4 colors. I know it's gold, silver, and I think it's green. I think the other one's a bronze or something. And to me, it looks like it's super, super, super small glitter. That's what it looks like. When you put a scoop of that into coloring, like that silver in it, it just takes over. And, you know, so that's what it is. It's basically a clear belly. I think it has like 1 or 2 drops of the top color in it, just enough to knock the clearness off of it. And then it's glitter. It's just that silver metallics, what they call it. So it looks like it's chrome almost, you know. So it's very shiny. But I thought that would be great on a day like today. You've got to learn to match your colors. One of the toughest things about fishing, I think, sometimes, is finding a color that works. Now I've caught on different colors today, but I can tell you, Wild Bill was probably the worst color I tried today. They wouldn't even follow it because it's a bright, sunny day, not a cloud in the sky. Now, if it's cloudy today, Wild Bill would have been good and clearer water if it's cloudy. If the water has a little color to it, Wild Bill's going to be better because it's two chartreuse colors. Okay, that's like trying to use pink or some other colors today, something that's really bright. You'd be better off saving those for stained water or when it's cloudy. When you get a bright day like this, you're better off using more natural colors if your water's clear like it is, okay? Slice is not a real natural looking color, but it does have a pearl belly. But like I say, that yellow-orange is not overwhelming. It probably matches what they call a mud minnow. There's minnows that live in the water that have a brownish color back to them. That's why creamy works so well. And plus, one of the guys from Crappy Connection said this. I think it was a boy from Louisiana said it. He said he likes green pumpkin color. Now, grenada bugs basically are off pretty close to green pumpkin. He says because a lot of the baby sunfish, it represents them. That's what this slice could represent. Young sunfish, right? Baby catfish, like he said, baby gar. There's so many little ones, so much fry in the water right now from all the different species that are spawning in the spring, right? By this time, this is last day of May, you got all those spawning fish in here. So you got all those fry in here of all different species. Good time to mix it up and use colors to kind of match those. And stuff with browns and orange back and natural looking color that like bronco and rainbow shad, gonna be hard to beat. Hey guys, fishing lake country, fishing with some smaller baits today. Fishing with the Fathead. Caught one on the sub too. Hey, can't go wrong with the sub when you put it under the water, right? Hey guys, see y'all next time.